Hey y'all, so for today's video we're going to be doing something bold, very daring, even something that I've never personally tried before, but I am so excited to try it. So it's going to be an all black look, so down to basically the eyeliner, the eyeshadow, even down to the lipstick, we're going to be having as black. So this shall be interesting, but most importantly, this is also to speak out on a platform that is much bigger than me, much bigger than people in my community, but it is for Black Lives Matter. So just to use my platform as a way to express how I feel. This is only a small segment of how I feel, but I think the biggest thing we can all get from this is understanding that there are things in the world that are not equal. Police brutality is just one of those things that have brought light into what goes on, but you have to realize that there are things such as white privilege. There are different inequalities that make things a lot harder for Black people. And if you don't understand, I am sure you have seen so much on your Instagram feed. I know y'all have seen a lot. But just to understand that in the workplace it's present, in school it's present, classrooms, grocery stores, simple place that you go, there are microaggressions that people of color do face all the time. And I think the first step is understanding and not making it political, because it's not political. It is simply what is right and what is wrong. So I am just taking some nice full coverage concealer just to really get under my eyes, because I do like to have full coverage under there. That way you can use a little less concealer for highlighting once you do this. So that way it just brightens up your eyes. Now we're going to go in with this eyeshadow insurance primer. I'm just going to take a small amount and place it on the eye. And you just have to do a thin layer, because I'm also going to do a little bit of concealer just to really, once again, even out my skin tone on my eyes, and then to also give it more of like this blank canvas look for this eyeshadow. And next I'm going to go in with this Cover FX to go over that primer, just to give, once again, a blank palette to my eyes before adding any eyeshadow. I will be using this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is Dark Magic. Even though we're going to be using one color of black for right now, we are going to be using two different brushes for two different purposes. So first, I want to start with a more fluffy brush, just to make sure I get all the way through my crease, fluff it out, because black is very dark, so you do have to do it in very light taps. And this brush gives me a slightly airy look, so that way it doesn't go on too thick. So in this Dark Magic palette, we will be going in with Temptress, and this is a very dark black once again, so be careful with that. So just go in with two light taps originally and just start working your way into your crease first. As you can see, it looks grayish. However, like I said, do light taps to blend it all the way out and then add another layer to it. And as you blend out, you can start taking it slightly higher, but never adding any more on the brush than what's already on there if you go higher. Black is a very tricky color, so like I said, it just takes a little bit more patience to make sure you're blending it out completely. So after you guys feel like you've done enough of your blending on the outer parts of your eye and your creasing, as you can see, like I said, it looks gray for right now. However, when we go in the inner part, this is kind of just manipulating one color into looking more like two, and it'll look a little bit more dimensional because we're doing something lighter on the creases, and then on the inside it's going to be a little bit darker. By taking this brush is flatter compared to the other one, still a little fluffy, but it's going to have a little bit more intensity when we add this black. So tap it in a couple times, and then we're just going to go in to this part. And like I said, this brush applies it differently, and you don't really have to blend it out as much. You kind of just want to pack it on there. And as you get closer to the crease, then that's when you can blend it out. But for now, just pack it. Only really start blending a lot more when you get closer to your creases, when you just blend more in. But for the inside, you really can just pack it so that way it'll have a stronger intensity of black. You can go in with a fluffy brush like this, and we're just gonna go on this outer edge. Actually, this is just gonna give it more like an airbrush look on the outer edges. After taking our black eyeshadow, we are gonna take this gray liquid eyeshadow right here, and we're just gonna start putting it in our corners to help kind of blend in a little bit of sparkles. You're gonna take this, usually comes like this, and it is made by Stila, and we're just gonna go in the corner of our eye with this flat brush. Helping with setting our foundation for some glitter. I'm gonna go in with the other eye. If you guys are looking for something that will substitute in, instead of having to use gray liquid eyeshadow, you can use any type of additional like concealer. You can use another primer. I'm gonna go in with this liquid glitter. This is made by NYX. So this is one of their lines. This is liquid glitter. Comes in a wand tube. It's very easy to apply if you want to use the wand. However, I'm going to actually use the same flat brush to make sure I cover that same area that I just primed. So once again, to blend in some of that glitter and the black that we have, we're just going to take this flat brush one more time and just tap it on, and then we just want to make sure it blends in. So this is our look for our eyeshadow before we add any mascara or eyeliner and any lashes. So I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, so this wraps up our final look. So this is including everything, our eyeshadow look as well as our lipstick. And once again, our lipstick was from NYX. It is a matte lipstick. Retailed at $8, so super good. And honestly, the quality is really good. Like, y'all, look when I smile. Nothing but pearly white. So you know that's a lipstick doing is a good job if you can get, you know, a nice smile, pearly whites, and it still looks good. No staining on my lips, no staining on my teeth. Looks really good. But surprisingly, this look is very bomb. Like, I would 10 out of 10 do it again in a heartbeat. So my overall review of how the makeup look came out, I love it. I feel like it doesn't look too dark in any areas. I feel like on my eyes, the sparkles help liven up the look and it made it not look so intense and not as boring. But then going down to my lips, they do have a slightly shiny look to them. Surprisingly, they aren't as dark as what I would think. I mean, this one is a little bit sheer for like a dark matte lipstick. This is probably one of my favorite looks altogether, only because the skin looks good. You have a small highlight on here that helps bring out the sparkles in the eyes, but then like I said, the lips really make it a different look. And y'all, honestly, I would, if I could go out somewhere with all of this COVID stuff going on, you would catch me going out somewhere with this look. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and join me next time, y'all.